On January 23, 2025, Donald Trump was sworn in as the 47th President of the United States, marking the beginning of his second term in office. His inauguration, held at the United States Capitol, was attended by thousands of supporters and dignitaries, with millions more watching the event on television and online. In his inaugural address, President Trump emphasized a vision of restoring traditional American values and promised swift action to address the issues he deemed most critical to the nation. True to his word, within hours of taking the oath of office, he signed several executive orders that quickly became the focus of national and international debate. One of the most controversial orders was the pardoning of nearly 1,500 individuals charged in connection with the January 6 Capitol attack. Supporters of the move hailed it as an act of reconciliation and justice for those they considered unfairly prosecuted. Critics, however, argued that the decision undermined the rule of law and the efforts to hold accountable those who participated in the violent attack on democracy. The announcement of the mass pardons drew widespread condemnation from political opponents and advocacy groups, while rallies in support of the decision erupted in several states. Another significant executive order aimed to rescind birthright citizenship, a policy enshrined in the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. The order declared that children born in the United States to non-citizen parents would no longer be granted automatic citizenship. Legal experts and civil rights organizations quickly challenged the move, arguing that it overstepped constitutional boundaries. The order sparked protests and promised to ignite a legal battle that could potentially reach the Supreme Court. President Trump also signed an order dismantling all federal diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) programs. These initiatives, designed to address systemic inequities and promote representation, were declared unnecessary by the administration. The move drew fierce criticism from advocacy groups and corporate leaders who had embraced DEI policies in recent years. Supporters of the decision, however, praised it as a step toward meritocracy and the elimination of what they perceived as divisive identity politics. In another major shift, the president issued a directive mandating federal employees to return to a 5-day in-office workweek, effectively ending remote work arrangements implemented during the COVID-19 pandemic. While the administration framed this decision as a move to restore productivity and accountability, many federal workers expressed concerns about commuting costs, work-life balance, and potential disruptions to their routines. Labor unions representing federal employees signaled their intent to challenge the mandate. These sweeping changes set the tone for what many anticipate will be a polarizing and action-packed presidency. As the nation reacts to this dramatic first day, the legal and social ramifications of these decisions are expected to dominate the headlines in the weeks and months to come. Meanwhile, supporters of the new administration celebrate what they see as the fulfillment of promises made during the campaign trail, while opponents brace for a long and contentious struggle to push back against the policies of the Trump administration's second term.